baby. No? I'm live. We have to go on other one. I'll be quiet. Close my door, baby. All right, guys. Thank you for being on time today. It is 2. We're going to give people a little bit more time to log on. I am Tiffanee from Detroit, here with iMarketsLive. I just want to thank my incredible sponsors, Robert Bullock and Quinn Lewis, for trusting me with you guys for our new member orientation. My apologies for last week. I just don't know why from any device I just could not log on. But thank God for Quinn, because I did immediately reach out to her and let her know what was going on. And luckily, she had some free time and was able to jump on and have some one-on-one time with you guys last Saturday as I jumped on as well. No, it was not recorded, but we're just going to go over some very basic things today. Our team, guys, it is growing by leap and bounds. Like, it's just absolutely amazing. I'm so happy for all the new people who are getting started, all of our seasoned folks that are here, continuing to build and learn the skill. It's just a great time to not only be a part of our platform, which is Legacy Wealth Builders, but a part of iMarketsLive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give about 4 more minutes. We're going to start promptly at 2:05. Please have a pen and a notebook handy. A pen and a notebook. You are going to want to take copious notes of the information that we are about to go over. No, I am not going live in the Facebook group. Your battery is running low. It's plugged in. I'm not going live in the Facebook group because there are things that I need to show you on Facebook. And if I go live, it doesn't allow that functionality. However, this is being recorded and will be provided on our YouTube Legacy Wealth Builders Facebook page, which is why you guys see this screen. So today is a really strategic game plan because we have so many new people. So go ahead. You got about 3 minutes, and then we're going to get this party started, guys. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So, excuse me. Woo. The first thing that I want everyone to do. Hold on, y'all. Oh Lord. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. My allergies are acting up. Oh Lord. So everyone has their pen and notebook. No. Sorry, I was muted. This is Tiffany, guys. I'm logged on from my phone. Don't log off. I don't know why my computer battery died. I'm getting another computer and I'm getting back on now. That was weird as heck. Thank you. Okay, guys, I am back. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, let me share my screen. I get everything back up on this computer. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what on God's earth that was about, but that's okay. Get back, Gina. And I'm gonna have to log into Legacy Wealth Builders on here. It's weird using another computer. My other computer just already has everything where it's supposed to be. Sign out. Oh, hold on. Let me stop sharing because I have to enter the password. Just 1 second. You know what? No, I don't. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to do is go to YouTube and pull up Legacy Wealth Builders. This is our page right here where the hand is. You want to click on Legacy Wealth Builders and you want to subscribe to it, guys. For days like today, when I'm not on our Facebook Live channel and it's automatically archived there, you want to be able to come to the Legacy Wealth Builders page because the recordings will be there. If you see right here, new member orientation and the date. New member orientation and the date. Even Zoom calls that we do. I know I have one of mine uploaded. I'm not for sure if Ronnie, Shay, and Kyle do that. But you can find what you need here underneath our YouTube channel. So you want to make sure you subscribe. Okay, I'm on my sister's computer, so I'm not gonna like try to log in and log out or anything like that. But log into your particular YouTube page and please, please, please make sure you're subscribed, guys. It's very important. We have too many people to only have 24 subscribers to the channel. So that's one of the first things that you want to make sure you do. Subscribe to Legacy Wealth Builders YouTube channel. Now I'm going to pull up a different one. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Hold on. Put this at the bottom. So now we're going to log into our back office. Okay, so iMarketsLive. My sister is in a part of IML as well, so that's why some of this stuff is coming up. You're going to want to log in. Oh God, what is my, okay, there we go. automatically logged in. Okay, perfect. So number two, what show was that on where people go number two? Oh, DL Hughley. Okay. So I want you to go to Iml Academy. So number one is subscribe to the YouTube channel. Number two, Iml Academy. And guys, this is no particular order. I just have notes jotted down of things that I wanted to go over. So please don't think one takes precedence over the other, because it doesn't. It does not. Iml Academy look funky fresh now too, y'all. It didn't look like this when I got started. No, sorry, Bob. So look, when you're new, I remember that new feeling, guys, of just being like, oh my goodness, where do I start? Where do I go to next? Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, there were workflow, or shall we say study flow outlets out there, but I still just wanted someone to kind of talk to me and guide me through it. And again, I didn't take just because it was in a certain order for it to be of that importance. I do everything I was told to go over myself, and I would revisit that one. So the second thing that we're going to go over that you should be doing as a newbie learning this skill set is going to be Forex Academy. Okay, Iml Academy, I see it says Forex right here. Iml Academy is like, look at it like this. When you start a new job, you have to go through training, the structure going to do. The devil is just like a demon dog today. Like, stop. First, my computer dies, and I've been had it on a charger. Then it's trying to say the internet connection is bored. This internet shall work, and we shall move forth and become prosperous traders. Now back off, buddy. So you want to be able to get the foundation and the legwork of what it is that you're going to be doing. Forex, when I got started, it looked like a Japanese algorithm. I had no idea. It made no sense until I began to dig into Iml Academy. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not something that you're just going to go through one time. You will continue to refresh and make yourself more sharp and better at this skill set by continuing to go through it. Carlos Wiley, who is a Chairman 10 with a base pay of $10,000 a month, so that's a six-figure income, he has gone through Iml Academy over 20 times, and he still goes through it. If he is a Chairman 10 and he does it, we have no excuse. No one in this organization is a Chairman 10 in Legacy Wealth Builders. Not one person. So Iml Academy is going to be everyone's friend. As Daisy Duncan says, I am a student always. You guys, you'll start here, but you'll never actually ever leave it. You'll never actually ever leave it, because you'll learn something new each and every time. So as a new person, because this is new member orientation, we're going to start with Forex Basics, period, point blank, in this order, to help you begin to lay the brickwork in the pavement of understanding what it is that you're learning how to do, okay? It's in a sequential order. The history of Forex, major market participants. Forex to me is like the mission statement. So when you're in training for a new job, and I'm going to compare this to a job because that's the common denominator here. Everybody has had a job. They give you the mission statement of the company. They give you a little bit of history of the company. They give you some background, let you know who started it, when, why. This is what the history of Forex is. Market participants. This is very, very important. This is more important than you can understand. It means nothing more but actually, what is traded in the Forex market? What do I trade? You know, I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is the fundamental phase. And you see the colors begin to change. So you're in a different section. You see how this is now we're going to blue. So all of these go together, the blue ones. Everything that we need has been strategically laid out. Then you get to this other color right here, these two. Yeah. Let me walk you through a trade, how to enter a trade on an Android, how to enter a trade on an iPhone. And Quinn did say she wanted me to go over how to enter a trade and things like that. Unless she comes and tells me to do it, I will. However, the goal for this training today is to show you how you can be resourceful. So I'm going to guide you to it, but I'm not going to go through it today unless my leader tells me to. Because the best thing Quinn could have ever done for me when I took on her being my leader, she made me be resourceful. When I would ask a question, she would ask me a question to make me go search for it. She wouldn't just give it to me. And that's one thing that I want each and every one of us to become, is resourceful. We're going to point you in the right direction, but when you begin to discover and learn and build things on your own, it makes you feel better and you appreciate it more. So today I was supposed to share my screen and show you how to trade on an Apple and an Android, but I'm going to let you explore those videos. Okay? And I have an Apple and an Android, so I know how to do both of them. But then it goes over risk management. You see how the colors change. All of this stuff is strategic and on purpose. So with Iml Academy, you want to make sure you go through the Forex basics. So what I'm going to do, we're going to stick a pin in this right here. Let me go to the next thing, which is kind of like in conjunction with this here. And this is just absolutely phenomenal. Victoria haven't been to Iml Universe. I'm gonna have to get my sister. What's wrong with her? Girl. Okay, so Iml Universe, y'all, is the bomb.com. It didn't look like this when I got started. So you have a trader side and a builder side. Clearly, builder is coming soon. A trader. This is, you can send anybody to Iml Universe. They don't even have to be a part of iMarketsLive. It's showing you the flow of what to do. So this is going to be number 3. Okay, so 1, we went over YouTube, Legacy Wealth Builders channel. 2, we went over Iml Academy, Iml Basics. 3, we're going to go over Iml Universe. So let's go here. Go ahead, click here to access training. Okay, welcome, new trader. I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, guys, it can't get more simple than this. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Phase 1, your first 72 hours. Your first 3 days as a student utilizing the Iml platform. Phase 1. What should you do your first 3 days, 72 hours inside of iMarketsLive? Let's click on it and see. I need to see if my sister has Telegram on here, because that's going to be a problem. Because I want us to go over Telegram with you guys. Hold on. She's in the living room, but I'm just going to text her because I don't want to yell. Okay, so phase 1. This is a step-by-step virtual guide and a database of information to help you find major success using the iMarketLive tools and services. Our team has put countless hours into designing what we believe is the most optimal and efficient process to take someone new and help them become a master along the way. So I'm just going to go down here. So guys, it's sectioned off. Telegram, demo account, trading apps, the corporate app. Let's scroll down. Telegram alerts. Okay, she said, yeah, it should be. Get plugged in. Now, here's the thing about Telegram. Okay, so the big umbrella here is iMarketsLive. But then our Chairman 500 is David and Chanel Imonitier. He might have something. Robert and Quinn work directly with Dr. Spiller. He may have a Telegram chat. Quinn and Robert are direct leaders. They have their own Telegram. So now you begin to dabble into a lot of Telegram groups. Some people go, it's just too much. It's just too much. Guess what? There's a mute button. You do not have to get alerts every time someone puts something in these multiple Telegram channels. The only chat that I have that is active, like sends me an alert, is Dr. Spiller's Push 1000, LaSaldo Teacup, Gold Cup with Luke, and that's it. The other ones I will see along the way, I make sure I check our UTH Legacy Wealth Builders every single solitary day, multiple times per day. But that is an alert for me that is not on. Now, as a new person, I highly recommend you have that on. I highly recommend those are one of the alerts. You need that to be on, because there are questions being asked and answered, and it might be one that you have. So I highly recommend, as a new person, that you have that alert on for UTH Legacy Wealth Builders. So I said all that to say, you will begin to find, as you dig in the IML TV, that your favorite educator has a Telegram group. It's Telegram group after Telegram group after Telegram group, but IML as a corporation is going to give you what you need on the corporate level. Okay. So I kind of drew that out a little bit long, but that's okay. You're going to get alerts and things like that. Download Telegram. You can access it from your desktop as well as your tablet or cell phone. Now, to access the corporate Telegram group, you just click this right here, and it's going to come up. I believe my sister has Telegram on here. We shall see. So before I open Telegram desktop, the official announcements channel for IML, subscribe your team. All you do is click view channel. So let me
Get this on hers. I actually like her computer. I might get me one of these. She doesn't have it downloaded, but if you click view channel here, because yeah, it's gonna make me do all that mumbo jumbo. If it pops up, great. If not, I'll log back in from my phone underneath me. Oh, here it is. Why is it not popping up? Okay, there it is. So here's the IML channel. I mean, and this is what I mean by you can get in a lot of Telegram groups. Here's ours right here. But there's a lot of Telegram groups, y'all. You can mute them. How? I'm glad you asked. Like I'm in Teacups. On your desktop, you'll click these 3 buttons right here. No, you won't. That's not true. You'll click the picture. Notifications. You can turn them off. You don't have to have notifications. Here's the link. View channel. You can go through all the photos, things like that. I am going to log on so I can show you how to mute it from a cell phone, but not right now. Let's go ahead and move on. Swipe trade alerts. If you don't have swipe trades, don't worry about this. Who cares? IML TV alerts. You want that. Get email updates. Now, if you choose to. Setting up MetaTrader4. What should you be learning as a new person? So remember, the part we're under is phase 1. This is your first 3 days in iMarketsLive. Your first 3 days. We're still on that. In your notes, underneath this third one where it says IML Universe, you should have phase 1. My first 3 days in as a student. I don't know, whatever you need to help indicate to you your first 3 days in iMarketsLive. Write that down. Because now, if you decide to build a team, you know what direction to point them in. So if you decide to build a team, okay? Set up MetaTrader4. Here's a step-by-step guide of how to set up MetaTrader4. It goes over each and every outline right here. If you need it for your iPhone, you click there. If you need it for your MacBook or iMac, you click there. If you need it for your Android, you click there. If you need it for Windows, you click there. Everything we need to be a successful beginning student is right at our fingertips. MetaTrader4 for the iPhone is even broken down even more in the sections right here. Remember, we're still on phase 1. Setting up a demo account. Sorry, guys, I'm texting my sister for her to bring me the charger. I don't have time for a second computer to go out on me. You know. So, setting up a demo account. It goes over everything, and I'm not going to read all of this. No, because you guys are going to go back and explore it and do it. This goes over all the information. Now, remember, iMarketsLive does not trade your money for you. We do not hold your money. Thank you, son. You still get out so mommy can finish. Go ahead, get out. We don't recommend a broker or anything like that. We just show you how to set it up when you choose a broker. This goes over all the information, how to set up a demo account on NT4 for iPhone and Android. It goes over that. Setting up swipe trades. If you do not have swipe trades, don't pay this any attention. Simple. How to download swipe trades for iPhone. How to download swipe trades for Android. How to use swipe trades. There are even videos that go over it. the IML corporate app. Now there are two apps. It's the IML corporate app and IML TV, because if you're on the go, you don't have to always log in. You can just access that app. It's super, super cool. I utilize it myself. So that's why, you know, one of the other reasons I think it's super, super cool. And it's very convenient also. Ouch. It's very, very convenient also. I find it much more efficient and easier to go ahead and log on to the corporate app sometimes than to log in and do all that other stuff. Phase 1 checklist. So there's even a checklist to say, hey, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? Did you do that? So, did you connect on Telegram? Did you set up a practice demo account for trading? Did you put on the trading app, MetaTrader4? And if you have swipe trades, did you download the corporate app? There's a checklist at the end of it. Then look at here. If you've done all of it, access phase 2. One thing I'm going to recommend, if you haven't finished one phase, don't go on to the next, because it will become easy to forget where you left off at. What didn't you do? And then you might find yourself saying, well, I didn't know that because I didn't get that alert, or I didn't hear that because you didn't finish something from the first phase. So don't click access phase 2 unless you have done everything in phase 1. So we're going to go ahead and click it. So phase 2 is going to be your first month, if I'm not mistaken. It's coming up. Yes. Phase 2 is your first month, your first 30, 31 days of IML unit. We believe these are pivotal steps in building the proper foundation for you to begin your road to success with iMarketsLive. These steps should occupy your first month. Remember, a strong foundation is everything. That's what I spoke of when I talked about going through Iml Basics and Iml Academy. I started there. I knew I was, I know I'm going to end up talking about it here, but I started with that as number 1 because the key word in all of this is foundation. When you see a house being built, they're just not slapping up the walls. They're just not putting down the floor, then, painting. There are beams that have to go into place to support the weight of the second floor. There are iron or steel, whatever they use, I don't know. Iron, steel, that's something strong. That is the structure of the house. The structure and the foundation have to go in first before you can reap the benefits. So just like a house, the structure and foundation has to go in before you can build the walls to put in the air duct and a ventilation system. So in the summertime, air will come in, and in the wintertime, heat will be pumped in. If you don't have a foundation, you don't have anything. So without those things, nobody can move into a house. Without phase 1 and phase 2, you cannot learn this skill set. You cannot learn this skill set and not have the foundation or the structure of Iml Academy. And that's why I started there. You have to dig in. Okay? So take your time and really dive into the basic courses and trainings so you can have a strong and diverse understanding going into future phases. Phase 2 is building the foundation for you to go to phase 3. So remember when I said, do not come to phase 2 if you have not completed everything for phase 1. There would be no point. If you don't have, I'm not telling you to finish phase 1, master it, and understand everything, but just do it. Just do it. Just do it. What did I leave off at? If you feel confident and comfortable, you may move past these steps in month 1, but don't rush. This is important stuff. So that's being said to say, let's say after your first 30 days, you're like, you know what? I don't still feel ready yet. That's okay. You can go through phase 2 again. You can go through Iml Basics all over again. It's no rush, y'all. It's no rush. I promise you. There is no rush whatsoever. And that's why all of these things were put here to properly explain that. So let's go ahead and move along. Iml Basics 1 through 4. If I'm not mistaken, when I went over those different color codings, there were 4 different colors, but I could be wrong because it used to just be labeled. It used to just be labeled Iml Basics 1 through 4. It used to just be labeled that. But as you can see now, it doesn't say 1 through 4. So these are the fundamentals of trading, guys. So what do you need to have? A trading notebook. A trading notebook. This is for your studies. Once I began to treat this like I was back at Michigan State University, things started going a whole heck of a lot better because I was taking notes, I was being attentive, and I was writing things down. 1 second. All right, so you want to make sure you have a trading notebook. These are, again, for your notes, for you to write things down, for you to go back and reference. Next, you want to have a trading journal. You know, I've tried different things with trading journals. I've tried making one. I've tried like looking at one the days they had and things of that nature, and I'll show you what a trading journal is. But what works best for me is having a whole separate notebook and like writing down the pair, my entry, my take profit, and my stop loss. Like that, it works better for me to hand write it out. And just a notebook, because clearly you're going to be handwriting it, whatever. And the third thing, guys, is be consistent. I remember when I first got started, I thought I was going to be a millionaire like at the end of the week. And then I had the audacity to be mad as hell that I wasn't. I was crazy. I was thinking crazy. You are not about to get in here, learn this, and be a millionaire overnight. If it was that simple, everybody would be trading Forex. What we can guarantee you is that if you get in here, be consistent and dig into it, you will sharpen your skill set and you will see your account begin to grow and some things begin to shift and change. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep in mind that our leader, Robert Bullock, just retired from his job because of Forex and iMarketsLive. So is it possible? Absolutely. Our leader is living proof. He just retired like maybe 2 months ago, even if it's been that long. So stay consistent, guys. I'm trying to scroll down and it's not moving, so hold on. Oh, there we go. Coming soon, they'll have a trading journal. But look, Iml Basics 1. It breaks it all down what's in the 1 section. Iml Basics 2 breaks it down, everything. Remember I said it was color coded now? I'm sorry, guys. My nose is just like so stuffy. Iml Basics 3. Iml Basics 4. All of this stuff is broken down. Every part of it. Iml TV streams for crypto and Forex basics. Here's the schedule. Here are the educators. And I'm going to challenge everyone. Who was on at 10 o'clock this morning? Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't. I was not on today. I do attend Joshua Wall's sessions. I just had something to do this morning. But guess what I'm going to do? Go back and watch the recording. When you're in Iml Academy, you also need to make sure that you're in the basics of Iml TV. This is going to come full circle. Now, we're still on 3, which is Iml Universe. We're still on my 3rd bullet point for today. But this is going to help me transition into my 4th one. I'm not at my 4th one yet, though. So this shows you his sessions. It explains what his strong suit is. And this is even more key, in my opinion. Now, like I said, Iml Universe to this depth wasn't around when I got started. But this allows you to read what the particular educator goes over and what they focus on. One of the things I tell everybody is get on to Iml TV. One second. Okay, get on Iml TV and see which educator tickles your fancy. We have so many educators, you guys. And one thing I know, I will not watch Stephen Greger or whatever his name is. He just like literally scares me, and it reminds me of a scary movie. Just his look, his voice. So I know not to get on his channel. But I love Forex chick Kim. I love her because she real, she raw, she speak what's on her mind. She don't care who, I just love her because she got a little up in her just like me. So I know that I'm going to totally dig into hers. I like certain aspects of Lee Allen. I love Adaze Duncan. I love Christopher Derrick. But the only reason I know who I identify with more so than I don't and then I learn better from is because I just jumped in, tuned into everybody. And if I wasn't really feeling a vibe after like 3 sessions, I'm just being honest, I'm like, I'm going to have to put them on the back burner. Let me go see what worked for Tiffanee learning style. And you guys have it so much easier. Well, not easier. I guess you could use the word easier because I can't stand the word easy, but I can't think of anything else to use right now. Because you get to read here their trading style and different things of that nature. So to me, that's just like even better because I feel like off bat, if you say, well, I don't know how I would react to that, then you would go to somebody else. So like Adaze, here's a description of what she does. Chris Derrick, here's a description for him. Nick Gomez. Now, Nick is crypto 101, okay? He's crypto. You do what you want to do, but as a recommendation, I would not recommend as a new person learning this skill set, period, that you dig into crypto right now. But again, you can do what you want to do. All right, so remember, we're still on phase 1, right? Forex Basics live stream. So this is kind of bringing it to the circle of why I put for number, the first thing was Iml TV and Iml Academy. Guys, you have to create a schedule of learning. We wear so many different hats. Some of us are moms, some of us are dads, aunties, uncles, sisters, brothers, children, to our parents, parents to our children, PTO liaisons, class liaisons, ministry leaders, pastors, whatever. We wear so many different hats. You make a schedule you have a schedule to go to work every day. You have a schedule around your house Make a schedule to learn this skill set, guys. It is so utterly important. And I get it. You're not going to always be able to get on the live streams. They're recorded. And the super duper cool part, when I got started with IML, you only got to access the last 5 recordings. So let's say you go, oh, I'm going to go back to Lee Allen's, and you forget, too bad, so sad, it was gone. Now all of them are archived. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I believe they started that back in like August, maybe the end of July. So you got August, September, October, November, December. And I'm not saying go through the past 5 months, Lord Jesus, because you will overwhelm yourself. But if you, like, I know, for example, at my job, Wednesdays are very slow. They're just god awful slow. So on Wednesdays, I get on Manny Quinonez's harmonic scanner training at noon Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to start back messing around with Lee Allen. But there are certain times, you know, at my job, if it's slow, I'm pulling up a recording of IML TV, period. Now, I'm not telling nobody to get in trouble at work. I can do that because, you know, I have a desk job. If I know a live call is coming up with Dr. Spiller, honey, I got my Bluetooth connected and my cell phone is on my lap, and I got a nice Snuggie so where I can kind of hide the phone and look. Now, I ain't telling nobody to get in trouble at work. This is just what Tiffanee does. My lunch break, I eat at my desk while I'm with customers, or if it's just dead time, so that my lunch break can be devoted to me going back through training or looking up the charts. I need every minute of that lunch break. I ain't got time to eat. I'm going to eat on y'all time because I can. And I'm not doing something that I can't do. We can eat lunch at our desk because there's a lot of people that don't take a lunch break. I take my lunch break because I'm trying to leave. So get a schedule. Showing up is half the battle, y'all. I promise you, if you just begin to get on here, you will develop your little trading style, flow, and vibe. Like, there's some things I take from Manny. There's some things I take from Lee. There's some things I take from Spiller. Some stuff I take from Forex Chick, Chris. And those things have helped me look at the charts and let me not forget the stuff Brianna has taught me. That's something else I'm going to touch upon. But guys, get yourself a schedule. It's right in the back office, okay? It's right in your back office. Here are the schedules that you can download. Like, ain't no guesswork to it. Practice on demo. Listen, don't be out here in these streets thinking you I don't know, but opening up a demo account in anything outside of push 1000. Okay? Practice in your demo. If I'm not mistaken, when Christopher Terry started, he practiced in a demo account for either, I think it was 3 years. It might have been more than that. So if Christopher Terry didn't go live right away, and he been in the game for 25 years, been featured in magazines, done this, and that, and is a multi-millionaire who has time freedom, if he didn't start for 3 years, who do we think we are to be trying to rush and go live on our own? No, ma'am. Take several seats. Okay? No. Outside of push 1000, because those are guided trades. It's not you analyzing the market and things like that on your own. Practice. I am not ashamed to say that I had to sit myself down from trading live because I had got cocky and big-headed and almost blew my account again. So I am in demo right now. I put myself on punishment. Oh, you don't want to be disciplined and follow the rules? Get up out of that live account right now. My goal can't be to have time freedom and create my own income from my cell phone, and I don't want to follow the rules. So Tiffanee is on punishment. I'm in demo, and okay, so it's not punishment because I have a goal, but I had to take a step back and take myself back through the basics. I know how to trade. I was tripping. So I say all that to say, take your time in your demo account. That's what it's there for. You have to practice. You have to. You can't get around it. Master the art for free. I like that. 2 and free. This is optional. You don't have to do that. But you don't have to pay a monthly subscription. You know, 2 people want to learn how to trade. Look at here, another checklist. Did you go through Iml Basics 1 through 4? And I'm going to stick a pin there because guess what? When I started, I had to do all the stuff in phase 1 for your first 72 hours. Plus, I had to get through Iml Academy 1 through 4 before I could move on with Quinn. She probably don't even notice when I was calling her for our 72-hour follow-up hookup. I was just finishing up the last video, but the way she made it seem is that if I didn't get through it, I couldn't have access to her. If I didn't get through it, it wasn't nothing else for me and her to talk about. Now, did she say that? No, she did not. She didn't say that, but she put the urgency on there, and because of how she postured herself, I was like, I can't call this woman and have not gotten through this. Hell, what if she asks me a question and I don't know the answer? I didn't want to waste her time, and nor mine either. What was I paying a monthly subscription for if I wasn't going to do the legwork? I feel like I have to earn Quinn and Robert's time as well as Brianna. That's just how I feel. They didn't like make me feel horrible or anything like that. I guess I just have so much value, and I know they busy, and it is an honor and a privilege to get guidance from them. So, and I am saying that for a reason. Like, don't reach out to your upline if you're not going to do the basics. We can only help you with so much. If you can't get through Iml Basics 1 through 4, you're not going to know what your leader is talking about. You're going to get lost in the sauce of training. And it's not anyone being mean or anything like that. It's just the reality of the beast. This is a language you got to learn. Are you going to know everything overnight? No. I didn't get through Iml Basics and understand everything. I just did what I was told to do. So, go through Iml Academy 1 through 4. If you have not been through Iml Academy 1 through 4, that needs to be done tomorrow by the time the market opens. The market opens at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where you at. I'm Eastern. It opens at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go through Iml Basics 1 through 4 before the market opens up. Especially if you've been in the business more than 72 hours. Get connected to IML TV. Go in there. Look at the schedule. Let's take a pause for the cause right there. So we got started technically a little bit late. I know I'm usually on here for an hour, but I have a couple more things. Here's IML TV. English. Forex Basics. Here's the schedule. Gives you Sunday through Saturday. Which educator comes on what day, what time? These are all your basic educators. So when I say make a schedule, pull this up. Write out your schedule first. When are you going to be at work? What's your drive time? You know, you have to calculate all of that stuff in. When are our team opportunity zones? because that's a chance for you to connect someone if you're building and sharing to that. But you got to know that you need to be free, because if they get off the call, and you need to do a follow-up call. So you don't want to schedule yourself to be learning when you're trying to follow up if you're building and learning. So you got to make a schedule so you can begin to incorporate all of this stuff. And then for Iml Basics, remember, we're still in phase 1 and phase 2, your first 72 hours in your first month. So these are working hand in hand. This is your schedule Monday through Friday. Guess what? For Trade House Basics, if you're not available at 12 a.m., you need to be scheduling, when am I going to look at the recording? For Forex 101 with the Daisy, if I'm not available at 9:30 p.m., when am I going to watch the recording? Joshua comes on Saturdays and Sundays. If I'm not available, when am I going to watch the recording? So this will help you create your schedule. So phase 2, practice taking trades. Remember, we saw that it shows you in Iml Academy how to place a trade on an Apple, how to place a trade on an Android. It showed us that. Iml Academy, where is that? Remember, it's color coded. What is a pimp? What is a pimp? What is a pimp? Where was it? Oh, here it is. How to enter a trade on an Android. How to enter a trade on an Apple. You see how this stuff goes hand in hand? Like a correlated pair. If you guys go through Iml Academy, you'll know what a correlated pair is. So practice taking trades to and free if you choose to do that. Now remember, phase 2, if you haven't done, especially the first 3, now you might not be going for 2 and free, so I'm not going to say all 4, but if you haven't gone through Iml Basics 1 through 4, if you haven't gotten on Iml TV, if you haven't practiced placing a trade, you should not be moving on to phase 3. For what? Don't. I'm telling you, don't do it. You're just going to frustrate yourself. Now, phase 3, months 2 and 3. And I look at this like a wash, rinse, and repeat. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Wash, rinse, and repeat. All of us are going to always be in phase 2. Period, point blank, end of story. This is just going to be a part of our learning career. You're going to always be in phase 2. But you're going to just be more sharp. And then when you get on the phase, 3 months, 2, 3, and beyond, welcome to phase 3 of Iml Universe. Now that you have a strong foundation, keyword foundation, built, this is when you go out and start to expand your knowledge and experience. We recommend opening a live account in this phase with an amount of money you are comfortable trading. For phase 3, you should venture further into Iml TV. Attend sessions that fit your schedule and find sessions educators that suit your style. Also, we believe this is the best time to step into the more intermediate level. Let's stick a pin there. What does this mean when it says intermediate level? I'm glad you asked. Intermediate, technical analysis, not so much market geometry. Forex intermediate. So I'm going to say these 2 right here. Maybe, dabble with Forex advanced. But if you get in there and you be like, what? Just Forex Intermediate. I would say for like market geometry and things of that. And again, this is just because of, how Tiffanee learns and things like that. Market geometry, I would say that for like month 4 and 5. But it's a button. Nobody's telling you can't click on it. But if you go there and you just kind of feel like, whoo, this is a little too much, it's okay. Get out and go back to the stuff over here, okay? So let's go back. Okay. Also, we believe this is the best time. Oh, intermediate level. Blah. Education on Iml Academy and begin using tools like the web analyzer, harmonic scanner. Enjoy this is the phase where people really start seeing progress and breakthrough. So let's look at the web analyzer and the harmonic scanner. Well, why are you stopping there, Tiffanee? Glad you asked. Let's go back. So just like we have Forex Basics, Advanced Crypto, there's a web analyzer channel. There's a harmonic scanner channel. There's a gold cup channel. I love gold cup. Yes, Lord. There's a swipe coin channel. There's a trader mastery, mindset mastery channel. So web analyzer, if you click on that, these are people who focus on strategies for the web analyzer. Boom. Now you can create your schedule. Remember, if it doesn't fit your schedule, fit it in to watch the recording. Ness, oh my God, I got on one of his sessions. He is like the bomb. I love him. I'm about to start looking into him, but I only found out about him because my sister was listening to him the other day on the way home from the grocery store. I love him. Oh my God. So I'm going to be digging in him. But okay, back to you guys. Create your schedule. We go back. Harmonic scanner. There's a channel for that. Manny Quinones. Absolutely love that dude. But guess what? Now you can create your schedule. Here are the educators. I told y'all I don't mess with Steve. Here are the educators. You can build your schedule from that. Phase. Tickety, 2. Oh, we're on phase 3. Again, it goes over IML TV live stream, harmonics, and web analyzer. You have a channel for that. These are the educators. And down here, you have your checklist. Iml Academy, Iml TV, practice demo. So IML Universe walks you guys through so many things. Another thing that I want to show you guys, and I hope I can remember my Facebook password. 1 second. This is my sister's page. Look, I don't even know how to log out on Facebook. Lord Jesus, help us all. Help me, because this is bananas. Bananas. See? Samantha G, that's one of the educators. I'll be so proud of my sister. She is really just taking this and learning it, y'all. Hope she remember her password because I'm sure about to log her out. Oh, you know what? I don't have to. I can just go to her page. I forgot about that. To show you guys what I want to show you. So here's our girl. Why? Now this clown not in here. Hold on. Hold on, because I'm gonna have to approve her. 1 second. Victoria requested to join. Approve. Okay. Okay. So this is our Facebook page, guys. So this should be number 4. Number 3 was long. So this is number 4 here. This is our Legacy Wealth Builders Facebook page, you guys. You want to make sure you stay connected to this. So if we go to like files, yo, you guys can do so much here. Brianna's strategy for London Massacre is right there. Books are right here. Trading hours. Remember I said create a schedule. Hold yourself accountable. Log your hours. Print this off. What's up with my sister's computer? Oh, here it is. I'm not going to download this to her computer, but just to show you all what it looks like. Bartis, hold on 1 moment. I guess it's going to pull up today. It's just been crazy bananas. You guys see how to get to it. You want to click on file. Okay, it's pulling up now. But there's just so many resources in here. Think and Grow Rich PDF. If you don't want to buy the book, I mean, do what I do. I send it to my email at work. When everybody leave, I print it off. Shoot. Confirmation checklist. This is a good guide. What is a confirmation checklist? A confirmation for you to press the buy or sell button. You will get into that a little bit deeper later. Don't worry about that right now. Candlestick presentation. You're learning candlestick patterns, and this is more advanced. So, I mean, don't go through here trying to download everything and use it. Yeah, I mean, this is just a lot of good stuff. Don't use this presentation no more. We'll have to take that down and put the new one. But files, photos, events, like you want to be a part of this page here. Look, here's everything that was ever shared. So if you're like, you know what were the dates for Go Beyond? Booyah. When is Chanel going to be doing hers? Booyah. Who's all going to be there? Booyah. What's the link for our Zoom call? Booyah. Booyah. Ronnie and Shay put it on there. What's the promotion? Booyah. There you go. You know, when they do the trainings at that church or whatever, what's the address? I mean, you might want to talk to Queen because they might change it. But when is new member orientation? Every Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. I can't remember. Oh, let me go to the photos and just look at any and everything that have been posted. What was the name of them new people that came in the other day, the husband and wife? Oh, there's their welcome banner. When is Night Owl? When is Mr. Imonitier's call? What is Kyle doing? There's a nice picture of Robert and Quinn. Anything, y'all. Anything. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. You can find it all here, but you got to be a part of the group, and you got to go in and explore. You have to go in and explore. You know what? Tiffanee said that she was going to post the one training. What did I do? The one training. Let me go in here and see. Where is that at? What is that a part of? Come on, computer. It's all here. It's here. What you need is on this page in Iml Academy, on this page on Iml Universe, or on our regular Iml. You know, all of our back office. So we have been an hour. How do I stop? Oh, there it is. Y'all forgive me. I just tries to work with this technology. So what I want to do we have any questions? Do we have any questions? You guys can go ahead and unmute yourselves or type it in the chat, because I have the chat up now. It's just kind of difficult for me to go back and forth. And get your teams involved, guys. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 people. I'm not counting myself, Brianna, or Quinn. I have admiration for the 3 of you that are on here, and that stuck with me through my computer shut down. But do we have any questions or anything? Or if our leaders, Robert and Quinn, or one of our seasoned traders, Brianna, and leaders, Brianna, do you guys have anything to share before we end the call? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just joking. Okay, so that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on. It will take a minute for this to upload to our recording. I appreciate you sticking with me through those difficulties in the beginning. Once everything is processed and ready to upload, I will get that taken care of. You guys make sure you go through Iml Universe, implement the things that we went over today. And I do not have any questions, but thanks for training. This has really helped. Thank you, Quinn, too. Oh, you're welcome, Mrs. Perry. Or I'm sorry, how am I reading that? Mrs. I'm going to just call you Mrs. Perry, because the words, I can't make it out. And they a little bit small. No problem, guys. Absolutely. It is my pleasure. I think she unmuted herself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, girl. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. It's Perilyn, but it's okay. You can call me Perry.
Perilyn, okay. Thank you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Did you have a question or anything?
No, this is great, because I just started about 3 weeks ago. So this is very, very informative. Thank you.
You are more than welcome. Welcome to the team. We are happy to have you, and we just want you to be successful. But okay, guys, that's going to be it. I don't think Robert or Quinn or Brianna have anything. We love you guys, and let's go ahead and get this studying. Let's rock this thing out, and let's just make some cell phone profits. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.